I see in the background, we have the initials FPWA, Fife
Yeah.
Pro Wrestling Asylum. I was going to ask you about that because am I right in saying that Fife Pro Wrestling Asylum was started in late 2019?
Yeah.
So it's came at a challenging time for everybody. It was just the timing of it, but you adapted throughout the pandemic with the online webinars. How did that original idea take place?
Well, so the original FPWA concept actually came from the last meal I had with Lionheart. I'd always spoke about wanting to run my own training school. I like helping people. It's something that I want to work towards, and I want to do coaching as well as my own career. But I was just sitting with Adrian, and it was actually my second last meal I had with him. After ICW shows, some of us all go out for food. So I was sitting with Red Lightning or Rudo Lightning and Adrian and a couple other people. And I just spoke about, I said, like, I really want to open a school. I'm thinking about it. It's kind of just an idea. And Adrian, in his usual fashion, FPWA, like a Fife Pro Wrestling Asylum, maybe join us kind of thing. And I was like, and Rudo said to me, well, I've got a ring, we've got a second ring if you want it, if you want to buy it, he says, we'll help you get set up and stuff. And I was just like, do you know what? It's not right timing for me. I've got this job and I really want to work on myself. And then Adrian died, of course. And I just thought to myself, life's too short, man. You don't know what's around the corner. I'm just going to do it. And then in my normal fashion and my wife to be's normal fashion, if we do something, we just dive into it and do it. So we just launched it. We just went for it. And then obviously the pandemic hit. And I kind of had met all these students and all these people, and I put myself in their position and just, obviously I've got a business. I still need to keep the lights on and I needed to make money. But I thought to myself, like, I just could not imagine at that point in my career not being able to wrestle or train or learn. I was so into it when I was at that point. And I just thought to myself, all these training schools shut down. And I was just like, I need to do something for people, so that I started doing like free webinars and stuff because I was doing it for my students anyway. So I said to my students, because obviously they were paying me at the time to do it, I said, do you mind if I put it out there for free? I know you guys are paying for it. One, it builds the name of the training school, and two, it builds up, at the moment you train at FPWA. Who's FPWA? You know what I mean? But if we can build FPWA, it gives you guys more opportunities and so on and so forth. So we started doing them. And then we got that little spell where we were allowed to go back to training. And then we went back to the webinars. And I thought to myself, how can we do this? I can do one webinar a week myself. And then I can lean on all these people that I've met throughout the years and get them to do one and pay them. So then we opened that up to people like yourself and some other people. And then we had I was reaching out to people like Nick Aldis. I haven't seen Nick in years. Like I met him in 2010. And we'd always thrown each other a like and a Merry Christmas and things like that. But I thought, do you know what? He's the NWA heavyweight title. He's married to one of the best wrestlers ever. But I'm going to throw him a message and just see. And he was like, yeah, I'll do that. And I was like, oh, right, okay, sounds. So Nick did it. Were you on the Nick webinar? Did you do that one?
I think I was. I think I missed that one. I was.
Right. He came in and just did this mind-blowing webinar to the point where I think we only asked him 4 questions and he talked for an hour and a half, to the point where I even left with it going, because his big thing to me, what he was saying to me was, stop emailing companies and not begging, but stop contacting NXT UK, stop contacting AEW, and just go and make yourself a star, to the point where they go, we need to offer this guy something. So I just got even more knuckled down by training. Did some promo shots here in the training school with disco lights and smoke and mirrors, and Hannah standing, I've got Jason Reed standing on a box with a fucking torch, and my missus is standing there. My son's standing with another torch underneath me, trying to get my son's laughing and everything. I'm doing these moody turnaround shots and stuff. But after doing that, and within all the work I'd done before, NXT came knocking. So it just goes to show, it goes to show, if you can adapt and you can take away stuff from all these people, then yeah, and it's kept things moving forward. And we've got we started lockdown with like 25 adult students. We now have 40. We're going back to training, face-to-face training, and we have 40 students, adult students, plus 12 juniors, plus 20 Wii wrestlers. So with this little Fife-based training school, everyone's like, well, is there a market for it in Fife? And we've probably got just as much students as any other training school in the big cities.
Oh, yeah.
And that's down to what you said. That's down to us persevering through the lockdown. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm down for that NXT UK thing, and I'm sitting in my hotel room trying to pretend that I'm not down there doing webinars. You know what I mean? So I can keep the business moving forward. But now I've handed in my notice at work, and I'm about to make it my full-time job. So it goes to show it's crazy. Things progress.
Oh, they do. Like, and I know I've heard you say that's what that is the goal. You want to make that your full-time job, and you're edging closer towards that now. So well done, because it's been a long journey.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been offered a contract with WWE. I've been potentially told that they would like to bring me in again at some point, but there's no guarantees. But I handed in my notice to work on Monday. There, I've passed the PT qualification. I'm moving towards more personal training qualifications. So between that, the training school, and wrestling, I'm just going to bank on myself and give it a shot. Who knows? In 3 months' time, I might be back selling cars, but we'll give it everything we can in the meantime.